Projects intervenes on Benin Iruekpen Federal Government Road. Plus, experts recommend solutions to bring down the statistics of drug abuse in Edo State. Good evening and welcome to NTA News at 7. I am Goodluck Inaini. Governor Monday Okpewolo has assured that the resources allocated to projects and programs by his administration will be judiciously deployed for the good of the state. Governor Okpewolo gave the assurance during a tour of some road projects, as he is confident of completing all ongoing projects in the stipulated time. This is Sapele Road, a major federal artery connecting Edo and Delta states, but has been in a bad condition before the recent intervention of the state government. Construction work, which began few months ago, has reached some appreciable level, and now the rains are here. Many have seen this as a major obstruction. Meanwhile, for Governor Okpewolo, fixing the road is a major priority, and he is at the road construction site to get first-hand information on when the road project will be completed.
For the past 1 hour or 2 hours, vehicles are static in one particular position, so they are not moving. That is the reason why we felt this road must be completed quickly as possible. I've just spoken to the company constructing this road now. They said in 2 weeks' time, they should be able to do this pan aspect of the road. So with that, I think the traffic will be moving freely, and that is exactly what we are looking for.
The company handling the Sapele Road project gave assurance on completion of the road within 2 weeks.
Very soon, you see the easy of the burden of this traffic volume, and under the governance of the governor, and everybody here is likely to help us.
Governor's tour also included inspection of the Temboga Road and the Ute Palace Road, underscoring his administration's commitment to improving road network across the state.
Long may you be my governor. Governor, they work.
We have been suffering in Palace Road for more than ages. He gave us good road. Now we can pass freely without no fears.
The governor urged contractors handling various road projects in the state to expedite action in order to meet deadlines. In Benin. Now, in the meantime, the intervention of the Edo State government on the Benin Iruekpen Federal Road is set to have reduced travel time to less than 1 hour. Governor Monday Okpewolo, who recently traveled through the road on a spot supervision, attributed the progress made on the road to the state's alignment with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President. The Benin Iruekpen Federal Road is another major artery linking the states to the northern part of the country. Before now, it takes motorists plying the route over 1.5 hours to access the road, but now there is a change in the narratives, courtesy of the state government's intervention. The governor is pleased that the intervention has significantly reduced travel time between Benin City and Iruekpen in East and West local government area.
Today is 45 minutes from Benin to Ishan, and everybody can testify to that. With the new hope agenda of Mr. President, that is our key. The president will always ask you, what are you doing for your people? That is the boldness we have, and we continue to work for our people. The reason why we were elected is because Edo needed a change, and that is the change they desired, and that is what we are getting today.
Representative of the construction company, Bajwa Mohammed, said the road has significantly improved the travel experience of commuters, reducing the transit period for journeys from Benin City to Ekpoma. In Benin, good luck. I'm moving on now. Ahead of the commencement of operations by the new Edo Line Limited with effect from 27th of this month of June, Governor Monday Okpewolo has approved the appointment of the following persons as management team of the company as designated. Imotia Utuamagi as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer, Sunday Aneto as the General Manager Administration. Others are Henry Ozara, appointed as the General Manager Operations, Opitoke Miriam, appointed as the General Manager Finance and Account, while Sylvester, the company secretary. In a statement signed by the secretary to the state government, Omar Hilo, the governor enjoined the newly appointed to bring their wealth of experience to bear on their assigned roles for effective and efficient service delivery. The appointment takes immediate effect, the statement adds. And in case you're just joining us, you're watching NTA News. Let's take a break now. More reports when we return. Stay with us.
Hearts and changing lives as the Reverend Dr. Matthew Okwebolo Foundation announces program of events to herald the 75th birthday anniversary of its founder. Date 9th to 11th June 2025, Uromi Miracle Crusade, time 4 p.m. daily. Crusade venue, St. Matthew's Royal College, kilometer 4 Uromi Ewu Expressway, Edonu Irwa, Edo State. Free buses available at Egware Primary School Uromi and Egware Primary School Irwa. It's a time of worship, praise and the word as we bring men and women from the domain of darkness into God's marvelous light. 10th to 12th June, free medical outreach and surgeries, time 9 a.m. daily, same venue. 12th June 2025, 1 p.m. visit to prison and payment of court fines to free inmates. 13th June, 12 noon, commissioning and donation of 100 million naira geriatric center at Irwa Specialist Teaching Hospital, Irwa, Edo State. It's the Lord's doing and it's marvelous in our sight. Announcer Planning Committee.
We sing happy birthday to you.
Congratulations and happy birthday, my dearly beloved daddy and mommy, Senior Apostle Dr. David Unuefe Ihuiwu, spiritual leader, Christ Chosen Church of God International, and Reverend Mrs. Mathida Unuefe. We appreciate God's presence in your lives and faithfulness and commitment in the expansion of the kingdom business. Daddy and mommy, we wish you long life, peace and prosperity, and by the grace of God, you will eat the food of the land and enjoy good health and finish strong in strength. We appreciate your concern over our spiritual lives. May the good Lord continue to show his love on you and cause his face to shine on you. This message is brought to you from ministers and ministers' wives, council of officers and members of Christ Chosen Church of God, Efurun Division. Signed, Apostle and Reverend Mrs. John T. Odiase on behalf of the division.
Oh yes, I'm Osa Motosi. Don't roll out to new Shabe buses and Ukazi. Where country people go fit to take enjoy their journey. You want to travel from Benin to Wari, Benin to Abraka, Benin to Port Harcourt, Benin to Bayelsa, and Benin to Aunchi. Waiting you still dey wait for? Come meet us for our new party. Wait the opposite Unibet Sport Fidi after UBTH for Ugbo for Benin City. Make you come enjoy Opoekerization. You know, say now we be the king of the roadie because we get to experience and well-trained drivers wey go treat you like a king. Don't forget to say you fit to travel with buses and small cars for Ame Osa Motors as customer satisfaction na it be our priority. Make you call us for 070-3020-4625 or 0813-855-05180. Ame Osa Motors, king of the road.
Discover the perfect getaway at Rollers Resort and Hotel, where exceptional service meets unforgettable experience. Our beautifully appointed rooms offer comfort and relaxation after a day of exploration. Refreshing swimming pools and exquisite wining and dining options, sumptuously prepared local and continental cuisines, and our shawarma is to die for. Explore our well-suited event center, conference hall, and ample parking lots for all our guests. It's so welcoming and inviting. Visit us at 104 Sapele Road beside Con Oil Filling Station, Benin City, or book your stay right now at www.rollershotel.com or call these numbers and create memories that last a lifetime. Rollers Resort and Hotel, where ballers roll out in numbers.
5 years in mind of our dearly beloved father and grandfather, Elder Thompson Adeojo Saigi. Daddy, it is exactly 5 years since you joined the ranks of Saints Triumphant. Although you are no longer physically with us, the spirit lives on in the lessons you taught, the love you gave, and the beautiful legacies you left behind. We carry and honor your memory with pride and great gratitude. You were a red gem with a gentle disposition, full of wisdom, brilliant mind, boundless compassion, love and peace. You were calm, thoughtful, kind and quiet. Your voice was ever so soft. Your gentle smile was constant. We miss your advice, humor and laughter. Daddy, the nicknames you called us are gradually fading away. We thank God for the gift of the Holy Spirit, the Comforter who has been our guide in the last 5 years. Adieu, Daddy. Continue to rest well with your Heavenly Father in glory. You are always and will forever be remembered by your children and grandchildren. Signed, Ekato Thompson Ojo Saigi, for children and grandchildren.
Welcome back. World Drug Report indicates that 210 million people ages between 15 years and 65 years with alcohol and cannabis mostly abuse. In Nigeria, an estimated 14.4 million people indulge in drug abuse. Now, Bukola Orubusi in this report examines the health and economic impacts of substance use in the society.
I'm a drug addict. I didn't learn it here in Nigeria. When I was in Ghana. When I came to Nigeria, I realized that so many young boys are into drugs. I got into drugs and different addictions. This is when I was into my late 20s. I realized that what I did was wrong.
This is one among many Nigerians struggling with drug abuse, which refers to misuse of substances, including illicit drugs, prescriptions without medical supervision or in excess, and other substances like alcohol, tobacco, and inhalants. A number of factors are identified as reasons why people are into substance use, including to enhance performance. Some out of sheer curiosity and peer group influence, which could result in physical and psychological effects.
If the government can ban it and send task force to issue all those cartels and be arresting them,
they should try to check on those pharmacies that allow those drugs inside their shops.
Substance abuse and medical experts say can affect anyone regardless of age, background, or socio-economic status, adding that seeking professional help is critical.
They are at risk of developing psychiatric problems because they are using drugs. Then number two, people can also develop physical illnesses. They can develop heart diseases, they can develop infertility, or because of the use of hard drugs.
For the Commander Narcotic, Edo State National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, Michelle Ofoyeju, measures are in place to tackle the menace in the state.
We have drug supply control and drug demand reduction so that we balance it. Supply control is the arrest, you see, destruction of cannabis farms, arrest of drug barons. You have to enlighten the public. The reason most probably why me and you are not involved is because we have the knowledge.
The fight against drug abuse, the people say, is a collective responsibility. In Benin, Bukola Orubusi, NTA News.
And still talking drug abuse in Nigeria has been described by many as pressing concern with far-reaching consequences on individuals, families, and society. Guests on this week's edition of NTA Midweek Connect program, Commander NDLEA Edo State Michelle Ofoyeju and Director Ashaka Polytechnic Edo State Jimmy Okonwe have both x-rayed the prevalence of drug abuse with particular focus on youth and young adults in Edo State, which contribute largely to national drug abuse statistics as well as providing solutions to the menace. Mabel Otuaro has details.
With the statistics of drug abuse in Nigeria hitting 15.3 million between the ages of 15 and 75, Edo State recording 15% of drug users, the commander NDLEA Edo State, Michelle Ofoyeju, decried the devastating effects of drugs and how the agency had waged a war against the menace. He stated the command's commitment to the state's ongoing anti-drug abuse campaign and recommended that more public and private establishments encourage drug tests for students, staff, or office holders.
The use of drugs have several socio-political, cultural, and religious implications. We've seen marriages broken down as a result of drugs. We've seen, people get raped under the influence of drugs, and a lot of other criminal acts. We have zero tolerance for cannabis cultivation, so we're going to smoke out the cannabis cultivating cartels. Arrest them, destroy their farms, prosecute them, trace their assets, and confiscate them, because we have to financially incapacitate them and get them out of business.
Mr. Ginny Okoenemen, on his part, frowned at the use of drugs among students in tertiary institutions and therefore recommended parental roles of proper guidance of their children before gaining admission in the higher institutions.
There are people who are supposed to be guided, because the age bracket of these people, they are not dependent enough to actually make the right choices. They rely on guidance. But the problem we have in our society is that there is fall in parentage. There's fall in the standard of parentage. As we speak, many parents now sit down. They allow their children to do anything so long the money comes.
They believe that with the collaborative efforts of the change agents, the issue of drugs abuse will be eradicated in the society. In Benin, Mabel Otuaro, NTA News.
Now moving on now, the Nigerian Police Force through its National Cybercrime Center (NCCC) dismantles a sophisticated cyber fraud syndicate responsible for hijacking WhatsApp accounts, primarily targeting prominent Nigerians and attempting to defraud their contacts. A statement by the force notes that the operation follows a formal complaint lodged on April 14, 2025. Acting swiftly, the NPF NCC's cyber intelligence team uncovers the syndicate's calculated scheme, which relies heavily on mobile platform compromise and social engineering tactics. Using advanced digital forensic and high-level investigative techniques, operatives trace the fraudulent activities through multiple Nigerian banks, leading to the freezing of illicit funds worth millions of naira. A key suspect, Onajite Okoro, is arrested in Warri, Delta State. He confessed to collaborating with an accomplice known as Chief Malam Zaki, whom he meets on Facebook. Okoro admits to registering SIM cards, linking them to various bank accounts, and facilitating funds transfer. His device and financial record provide further incriminating evidence, while additional syndicate members are identified and currently remain at large. Efforts to apprehend all suspects and finalize prosecution are ongoing. In the meantime, the Nigerian Police Force advises the public to adopt secure digital habits, such as enabling multi-factor authentication and verifying messages even from known contacts. You are still watching NTA News. Let's take another break now, the concluding segment. When we return.
You every day, wish you were here to stay. Every tear.
In loving memory of her dearly beloved barrister Greenbest Omo Egwavon, 1953 to 2024, a quintessential gentleman, a passionate family man, a benevolent friend. 1 year has passed since the Lord called you home, but we still feel the void of of your absence. Your blessed memories and the profound impact you made during your lifetime continue to give us strength, comfort, and joy every day. We thank God for the life you live well and your legacy endures. Your friendship, wise counsel, and peaceful demeanor, even in the most difficult situations, are deeply cherished and greatly missed. May your gentle soul continue to rest peacefully in God's care. Announcer, family.
Phil Carroll's is fully operational. Phil Carroll's Lodge, home away from home. Our hotel services is the finest you can get. Our rooms is the coziest and well fitted for your comfort. We have rooftop lounge to keep you away from noise, restaurant, laundry services, and other professional services. Phil Carroll's Lodge stands on the top of Ostrock Electronic Building, 113 at Pakpava Road, Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. Book with us today. The rooftop lounge for all forms of celebration and hotels accommodation. Telephone 080-3841-6585. Come and experience hospitality like never before. Our standard of experience and premium comfort is simply the best.
Glorious exit. The families of Uhu and Uzebo of Okaiben, Eweimi, Eastern Southeast Local Government Area of Edo State, announced the burial ceremony of our dearly beloved mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, sister, and auntie, Mrs. Janet Afese Uhu, me, Uzebo, aged 85 years. She survived by 8 children, 24 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren, brother, sister, cousins, and other relatives. Obsequies, Wednesday 11 June, time 3 p.m. Service of songs at 102 Uhu's Avenue off Upper Eweka Street after the last bus stop, New Benin, Benin City. Friday 13th June, time 8 a.m. Benin's military-based hospital, mortuary for interment in Idumodu, Okaiben, Eweimi, Eastern Southeast Local Government, Edo State. Sunday 15th, time 9 a.m. Thanksgiving at Eternal Sacred Order of the Cherubim and Seraphim, number 184, Upper Mission Road, New Benin, and receptions follows immediately at Uri Grand Market, Adenya Crescent, off Adenya Street, off Ihama Road, GRA, Benin City. May a gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Signed, Mr. Newty, woo for the family.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedusa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails, and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We're into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our Amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Uluku Junction, Uluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
Welcome back. Studies have shown that majority of people with serious legal challenges that pose concerns to them in Nigeria are usually in the middle to lower income brackets, emphasizing the challenges they face in obtaining justice. However, the dispute resolution situation is getting better, as observed in a new survey reports on justice needs and satisfaction for Nigeria. Olabode Arewa reports.
Multi-ethnic societies in Africa have historically had recurring issues like land disputes and domestic violence, leading to bad blood among disputing parties, who try to resolve the disputes by approaching the legal system. Institutional barriers to quick justice dispensation being a recurring decimal. The new survey report, compiled by the Hague Institute of Innovation of Law, along with its Nigerian partners, shows that community-centered mechanisms dispute resolution are yielding positive results.
It is important that the people benefit from the laws
because they are put there for them in the first place.
The formal legal sector must validate what comes out from the informal. So you take a land dispute, the traditional ruler does it without the validation of the formal sector. When the next generation comes up, the fight starts again.
Direct negotiations were identified as a key instrument for the people-centered justice delivery, and experts observed that continuing with it would help communities to resolve the myriad of legal challenges being faced by those in the lower income brackets, who are perceived to be the segment that have more cases of unresolved legal problems. Olabode Arewa, NTA News.
And that's it on the news tonight. Thank you for watching. Good night.